Hello world, it's Super Al coming to you today from the village of Cedar Grove, Wisconsin. Cedar Grove is a town about 2,100 people, just north of the Sheboygan-Ozaukee County line here on Lake Michigan in Wisconsin. About 40 miles north of Milwaukee, about 10 miles south of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And it's a small little agricultural town here, primarily of Dutch descent. A lot of the people here emigrated from Holland, Luxembourg area, and other European countries. Settled here. Actually settled on the banks of Lake Michigan, on the shores of Lake Michigan, and ended up moving to town when the railroad ended up moving about a mile north of where their settlement was, and they moved the whole town here. The reason I picked this town is I actually used to live here. I just wanted to show off the town. It is a nice, small, little agricultural community, as I've said. Great place to raise your kids. A lot of decent little restaurants in the area around here that you can eat at. For being a small town, they offer a lot. There's a lot of recreational activities here. You can hike, boat, fish, hunt. There's just a plethora of things. ATV. The school system here is good for the kids. It's a great place to raise your children. You don't have crime, high crime or anything like that. I'm sure there's theft or drunk driving and stuff like that, fighting. But just a great little town. Again, I said they're family-oriented, close-knit community. I like this town because they have a couple cool festivals here. They have Holland Fest in the fall, in the early fall, and the people here dress up in the traditional Dutch garb and put on the wooden shoes and do the clomping dancing, and they sweep the streets, and then they have their serve their traditional food, and there's rides, and it's just a great time, great place to see the neighbors and hang out with the people of the town. They also have another little festival in the winter where they serve like hot cider and have bonfires out, and people go out caroling to kick off the holiday season. It's just a nice little town, fun place. They do have some industry here. There's a dry storage building, some other small industry, but again, primarily it's a dairy town, farming town. They have a grocery store here, quite a few churches, a library, small little health center here, as you can see. They got pretty much everything you would need. The town is primarily white, but there are some Asian, black, Native Americans. Well, the guy here that runs the gas station, he's from India. And you do got some diversity here. But again, it's primarily a white town. Not too much to the downtown here, Cedar Grove. I mean, a few restaurants, bars, but as you can see, it's residential all the way into the town. Cost of living out here is pretty low. You can get a house for $150,000 here, no problem, and get yourself a little piece of land with it and everything. There are more expensive houses, obviously, but it is cheap here. Taxes are cheap. And just like, again, a great place to raise a family. I actually miss living in this town. I would highly recommend this place to anybody with small kids. You want to find a good place to live. If you don't mind commuting to Milwaukee, or you have a job where you can work from home, or I mean, there's jobs out here. Sheboygan, Port Washington area, West Bend. This is just a fantastic place to raise your family. They have a really nice gem of a beach here that is probably my favorite beach on this side of the lake, to be perfectly honest. They're only about a mile from Lake Michigan, but yeah, they got a place called Amsterdam Park, and that's a fantastic little beach. Sandy beach for miles. Shallow water to swim in. It's great place. Here's one of their churches. I'm just gonna walk up here to the four-way, make this a short video. There's a good pizza place up here, Bada Bing Pizza. They have there's a couple of family restaurants around here. They used to have a Mexican restaurant, but they went out, and now it's a family restaurant. A coffee shop up here. I think I did mention they do have a grocery store. They got everything you would need here. Nice little museum up here too, the Het Museum. Show all the artifacts and old items from the town. It tells about the town's history. There's another little museum here you'll see here in a minute on the corner called the Tiran House. It just basically shows how the people used to live in the town here back in the 1800s. This town was founded in right about 1839, if I'm not mistaken, and it hasn't changed much. Greetings from Cedar Grove. So this is about it for the town of Cedar Grove. It's a pleasant day out today. Late February. It's the 25th, Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably about 55 degrees out right now. It's beautiful out. So I just came out, a short little video here. I go make another video somewhere else. If you liked watching, like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. Tell me what you think about Cedar Grove, Wisconsin. If you ever get a chance, come on through and check out the town. I know it doesn't seem like there's too much here, but it's an enjoyable little place. Looking back here. And that is about it for Cedar Grove, Wisconsin. Again, like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Super Al. Taking you places.